All right, hello and welcome back to College Coach. Nope, none of those. Football Coach College Dynasty. There's my Florida save. I'm not going to be playing that one. I went to the workshop and found a mod that tries to replicate current college football as best it can. It's not possible because there's some pretty strict rules about how the conferences have to be created, but you can see that it has all 136 FBS teams plus UC Davis and Sac State. So we'll select that one. 10 conferences, 138 teams, starting year 2025. I think we'll set it to be how it is now, which I think is still that one. We're going to do realignment all the time. Fuck it. If teams, let's just go wild with realignment, just like real life, right? So let's do that. And that'll be the only change I make here, I think. I'm not even going to look at this other stuff. I don't think it has any players. I hope it doesn't have any players. And yeah, I don't need those full game logs. I was wrong. So how do I select it? Okay, so there's the problem. This stuff needs to scroll back to the top. So school dynasty mode, you are the GM, right? Coach career mode, you're a coach. I will never leave UMass. So we're going to UMass. My two favorite college football teams are UMass and Miami Redhawks, but okay, wow, fine. And we are in the Mid-American Conference, making we're football agnostic, which is a nice thing to say about UMass. We are a one-star school, no surprise. I don't really understand this part, but school of a combination of school, stadium facilities, college life, marketing, and academic levels, ranging from 15 to 60. So I would think college life would get a very high ranking. Academic levels would be fine. Marketing for what? I think actually UMass struggles with marketing. I think it's a great school, especially as a research school, but their sports is not marketed well. Obviously, their basketball team had some years under Calipari, where they were amazing, but that was in the distant past. So anyway, we're UMass. Select. There we go. Select school rival. No, our rival school is UConn. They have to be UConn. Can we have a... Oh, must be in the same division. Okay, so we have no choice. I mean, I could change it, but... Oh, well... Can I do that? Oh, no, I don't want to customize a rival school. Coaching staff is what it is. We're a pass first. I wanted pass first. He's amazing, though. He's actually really good at his job. But our guys are all a mismatch. So let's change this guy. He stinks anyway, right? Balance, 4-3, balance zone. That seems fine. And this guy's much better. So this is Ryan McDowell. He's only 52 years old. Not too bad. We got some young up-and-comers here. And this guy can even recruit, which is awesome. This guy he can't train, but he can recruit. This guy can... What the... Oh. So yeah, this is okay. This will be a good start. You know, I'd rather be pass first. Let's change this guy again. I want a balanced pass first. There we go. Or, well, I mean, how well should they match? This guy's terrible. Spread. Balance. Okay, that's a match. This guy's not very good, but we'll just go with that. This is UMass. We're not necessarily good at things. Let's see just pure matches across the board. It might take a while, but I can press this button as many times as I want. 4-3 balance zone. There we go. This guy kind of stinks too. He's not as good as the original guy, but Kyler Bradley, welcome aboard. This is the story of the UMass Minutemen in their first year in the MAC. So we'll just change this to UMass. All right. So it is generating all this stuff, which is good. I don't want real players. I have no problem using real school names, but I got a big problem using real player names, so I wouldn't do it. But if you wanted to, you could, like, it's just a JSON file that you can upload into the game or share on Steam Workshop for your college football stuff. So you could do a thing. You could put all the real players, all the real coaches. I just don't want to do that, and I won't do that. Instead, I will just be, what's his name, McDowell? Roddy McDowell? Is that the guy? This may take a while, by the way, fellas, and it seems to be this. There we go. Okay. Don't need to read this again. A note about redshirting. Okay, I know about redshirting. No problem. Oh boy. Well, look at the star ratings on this. This is very true to life for UMass. But I can't look at the depth chart, which really fucking annoys me. But these are my best players. We're playing in the MAC. We might be able to win a game or two. I just hope the problem is, like, someone's tip-tapping upstairs. When I played the Florida season, I had, like, all kinds of rivals. I had 3 rivalries, right? I had Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. No, I had Florida State, Miami, and Georgia were my rivals. Buffalo's my only rival, but UConn should be my rival, but I couldn't see a way to change it, so that's fine. We're not going to be looking for 4-star recruits. We're a 1 prestige school. I don't think it's going to work out. We're not going to change any positions. I don't know what I'm doing with that. There's no recruiting yet. I'm going to try to pay more attention to recruiting. Nah, you got to stop doing that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. If you can't see your depth chart, how are you supposed to do that? You need to see depth charts if you want to change positions. This doesn't make any sense otherwise. So that's a change needs to be made. And we're advancing the week. So we're not going to be going for any 5-star recruits. We're UMass. We're going for players that want to play at UMass. It's taking a while for this week, but that's okay. All right. Off-season games. Look at that. He's up to 90. He's good. Any big changes here? Do players ever get worse also? That's pretty nice. +8 for Phillip Parks, the junior run blocker. We got some guys with potential. Look at that. There's a 0. Come on. Abraham Coffey, what are you doing, bud? 0 for offensive lineman Ryan Young. +6. All right, as you can see, we're pretty mediocre, but we got some guys with potential. There's a guy with F for potential. That's what I meant. Nothing to do this week, right? Okay, game plan install. So we're going with the balance. We're just going to stick with what they say we should. And we're going to go 4-3 balance zone because that's what everybody likes. But as you can see, we're not very good at this stuff. Our coach is Ryan McDowell here. He's not good. He is not good. He's barely any higher level than his offensive coordinator. Do I see any reason to change the tempo? We're still going to be aggressive on 4th down. Kitty cat, can you please not scratch the sofa? I mean, we're running balanced, so I don't think I should probably be conservative, but we'll just let that be auto, I think. I don't really have a problem with making these things mostly auto. We can really gamble for it and go for turnovers. But I think leaving those all balanced is perfectly fine. You can see your team roster, but it's such an annoying way to see it. So, no senior quarterbacks. We got 4 total quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 11 receivers, 6 tight ends, 15 offensive linemen, 3 kickers. Wow. Definitely not going to recruit a kicker this season. We don't have a kicker and a punter, though. This guy's just doing double duty. That seems weird and unnecessary. Got a lot of D linemen. Average is 2.12 stars. Yeah, well. We're UMass, baby. Here, you see our big players here. Bad news, there's no quarterback showing up on that list, is there? Let's see what happens when I say show details. Oh, there we go. I don't think C. Duncan's ever going to be a viable quarterback, so I'll want to recruit a quarterback this season regardless of what it says. Probably, I mean, I think you want to have a running back in every class, right? So you can see that my classes are very unbalanced, very, very unbalanced for a lot of positions, which seems like a problem. We'll try to solve that. I'm going to try to do this one multiple seasons until UMass wins a national championship. Given that I still have no idea how to play this game, that's probably going to be pretty rough for us. Yeah, quarterbacks are bad. Well, you could just have the sophomore in there. He's just as good as the other guys. We're going to look at their potentials, because if sophomore has better potential, he's in. And these guys can transfer out if they want. I don't give a shit. But yeah, and like if you look at these guys, whew. But this definitely could be a deep dive. What's this do? Oh, what? That doesn't. Oh, what? What's just happened there? Oh, okay. I don't know why it did that. Anyway, no big deal. And this stuff's got to remember where you were last. It's ridiculous that it doesn't. And we also, looks like cornerback's going to be a pretty rough position for us next year. We got a pretty decent secondary considering how good we are. But we got very few youngsters. And we got a lot of freshmen, but no soft or juniors at all. No juniors at tight end. There should be an optimal way to do that, right? To decide how many of each kind of player you should have in a class. Obviously, if we got a 4-star who wants to play for UMass, we're sending the house. But otherwise, hopefully get a bunch of decent 3-stars. But right now, 3-stars are still kind of optimistic for us. This advancing week takes a little bit of time. Sorry about that. I made the music a little bit louder from the previous video. Hopefully it's okay. There we go. Okay. So I am not worried about practices. Do we want to win now or win later with our training? Level 4. So today we have 1 base attribute game. That's not too bad. I think. Oh no, we gotta look. But I still. The problem is I don't have a depth chart. It's so annoying. Anyway, we can see the guys here though. We got 4 QBs. The freshman is awful. He has slightly better potential than the other guys, and his current rating is about the same. So he's gonna go up the depth chart, but we're gonna train him every single week. So he needs everything, but we're gonna work on his QB parts, not his basic stat parts. I feel like those are better used on different position. Is that true? I don't know. Let's give him a little more accuracy. +2. Our coaches are bad, so what can I tell you? But yeah, so we'll work on these skill positions. Our running back is from Dayton, Ohio, just like me. He's a senior, though. Oh, he had A+ potential, but he only got to 74. He's definitely going to be, because like this guy, whatever. Potential's looking similar. A- versus B. I think Maximilian Santos is our running back of the future. He's a red shirt sophomore. The freshman here has A potential, but he's not that good. Braylon Eubanks from Dayton, Ohio is going to be the featured back here in our first season for sure. Is he a lot better than the other guys? No, not really. He's fast though. He's a speed demon. He's not got a lot of strength though. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to build for the future. And our running back of the future is Maximilian Santos of Duluth, Minnesota. There are ways to star certain things in this game, but not in this one. But we're gonna try to work on him. He is, oof. But his fundamentals are bad. Now that I look at it, he is so slow. That guy can't be a featured back, can he? But I mean, this guy's never going to be any good either. Even though his speed's more normal. He's so slow. I'm going to try to speed him up. And he got +7. Okay. Maximilian Santos. Yeah. He's going to move up the depth chart. I think the training, like playing in games, I don't think makes you any better. So, we'll see about that. Wide receivers. The junior Tyree Stewart's pretty good. He's got tons of potential, as is the redshirt junior Damian Demas. However, they are juniors. This guy's a senior. The freshman here, the problem is his potential is not very good. But what about, we got the sophomore Shea Cleveland. He's got a little bit going for it. The thing about this guy's fast, but he's a senior. Are we going to make Shea Cleveland our guy in the future? He's so slow. And his catch is low. How's his overall so high? Because he's not good at anything. I guess he's a little bit evasive. But he's like, look at his basic stats. They're so much worse than this guy's. And they're better than his, though. But this guy's got better catch by a lot. He needs to work on his catching. Not that his route running is anything to get excited about either, but a big upgrade there. Not bad. So we're building for the future. All of my training is for the future. What we got on the tight end side? We're senior heavy on this one. The redshirt freshman here has great potential. He kind of stinks right now, though. Can't block. Can't run routes. Can kind of catch. The other freshman, though, is just... I mean, he's bad is the problem. Obviously, I'm focusing a bit here on the skill positions. I might use some of those strength type stuff on offensive line. Because without a good offensive line, you're in a lot of trouble. I'll say that much. But I'm not investing anything in seniors. We're just going to lose a lot of games in 2025. So I've invested 3 points already, right? Or only 2? 3. Okay, so for the last offensive one, we're going to spend it on a tight end. And we're going to hope that Russell McBride can turn into something here. He's never going to be a great blocker. He's never going to be a great anything, let's be serious. But he's got a lot of potential. So, obviously, catching's not where it's at for him. And ball security seems a little bad. But we can get a lot of points on route running. Let me check him out again real fast. He's a deep threat, so we better do that. Get open. Wow. Breakthrough, but it only increased by +2, so that's not much. All right, so that's all for our offensive coordinator things. Let's take a look at our defense. The line, we're going to worry about major things. Junior, senior, 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 senior. We are top heavy here. This guy's our first sophomore has got no potential. But Lucas Day, A+ potential. Lucas Day is going to be our guy. He can tackle just fine, which is great. How bad's his strength and stuff? Okay, we're going to have to spend some... That's the problem here, his core stats are really bad. But he just needs to be stronger than that. +6. He's gotten stronger. All right. So I still have all 3 defensive coordinator ones. Old guys. How about the QB? Oh. Cody Staples is a star of the future. He's already good at man. He can tackle okay. His zone and man are both good. His pursuit is a little bit bad. His defensive IQ is poor, though. So let's help him out there. You know, these 2 are also important. But there we go. +3. Not as much as I would have liked. What do we got here at the safety position? A junior. Okay. So, Dane Maxwell. His man coverage is off the chart. He's incredible at man coverage. His evasion's bad. That doesn't matter. His speed's a little low. But he's good already. We can run primarily man. We're not zone guys. We're balanced. Could buff his defensive IQ. Or I can just spend my last head coach point on him to get him faster. Because he's too slow. Yeah. Oh, did not work out very well. Speed +1. You hate to see it. All right. So now all we got left are 2 defensive coordinator trainings. So let's look at the line. We haven't looked at the line yet. And our line is bad. We got no potential. We got no current skills. So it's rough. It's rough out in these streets. But again, we're not trying to win now. This guy's got B-. That's pretty good for what we have. So tackling's not great. Coverage is not important for him. Block shedding's fine. Let's make him smarter. He does need better tackling too. Maybe that's +7. All right. And then we'll work on the freshman, the true freshman, Mateo Robertson. He's strong-ish. His tackling's very bad, so we got to work on his tackling. Oh, no breakthrough recruiting. Got +1. You hate to see it. So we did what we could. Recruiting. Again, I'm not going to worry about the practice. I don't understand them. I don't like them. Anyway, so we definitely want any star level because we're not going to get a lot of guys who want to play at UMass, and we need guys who want to play at UMass. So let's see here. Yeah, I need guys who want to play for me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Top 5. I don't know with contact points. So probably something related to your coaches, but I don't know. Okay, so nobody above 3-star wants to play with us. This is to be expected. It looks like even trying to recruit people who are 3 stars is going to be a bit of a challenge. We've got a guy here, Eddie Hendrickson. His potential is not great. It doesn't look that good to me. Anyway, what do we need? I do want a quarterback despite what it says. We need running backs. Okay, so let's just do by position. I want a couple of quarterback possibilities. So let's see here. We got 40 recruiting targets. I want 1 quarterback. I want 2 running backs. I want to balance out my classes long run, though, which our current setup's kind of fine for that, honestly. I worry a little bit about O-line and D-line, so I'll probably do a little bit extra of O-line. But let's find a couple of potential quarterbacks. What quarterbacks want to play for us? We got Octavio Cox, the gunslinger. He's got good potential. I don't mind that. I'll keep that in mind. And that's it for 3 stars. And is this guy a transfer? No, he's in high school. I wonder why this guy only has 3 options. This is not our biggest need position for sure, but I want to prepare for the future. And I do think that Octavio Cox, we don't need to get a quarterback, by the way. I just kind of want to. Chance of getting him, not very good, though. And, you know, this guy doesn't look much worse, but we don't know his potential, and this guy has good potential, so. We don't have that much scouting available, and I don't know very much about players. So it's probably a little more challenging here than it was in Florida. What a shock. Good game, if so. But I mean, you know, we're just as far behind this guy as this guy. But he's a JUCO guy. I wish I could just remove this don't show anymore. That'd be nice to have a button like that too. And also, we don't know much about this guy. We're still pretty low scout. But we'll just we'll work down the chain. We'll scout quarterbacks first. Let's see if this guy wants to go to UMass. F my. Okay, well, I guess that says something. I'd probably rather have this guy then, from Providence, Rhode Island, a local kid. I wonder if it's really hard to play in the Northeast just like it is in real life. C-. I'm not liking the looks of things here. I'm thinking maybe just put all of our eggs in the Octavio Cox basket to see if, because like Delaware, maybe we can just get this guy. I'm gonna target him. There we go. He's gonna be the only quarterback I target. We need running backs, right? So let's try to get at least 4 guys on here if we can. This is gonna be a very slow series, by the way. Oh, I can switch to spreadsheet view. Oh, that actually doesn't help me quite as much in this case. 3-star. We're only 400 back. It's reasonable. We don't know much about him. Let's take a scouting chance on him. C+. This guy's got UMass in the lead, though. I think let's definitely recruit D-. Okay, well. This guy wants to go to either Cal Davis. This guy does not care about geography at all. Not much. He's a JUCO guy. I'm probably not looking for JUCO guys right now. I'm only 100 out on this guy. That's fine. School prestige. Yeah, well. We have an F+ in facilities, apparently. But look, we have an A in academics. I think we deserve that. So this guy's a very realistic possibility. We already know enough about him. Let's target this guy. I need more, unfortunately. This is a JUCO guy. He's not going to get much better. We're pretty far down on that one. This one's reasonable. Another 3-star. B-. Okay, we'll target that guy. And this guy's a 3-star. 300 behind. Syracuse can't take all these guys, can they? We don't know his potential, though, so we'll scout it out. Yes, target him. His overall went down. This guy wants a 2-star. We're going to use all of our scouting on our skill position players this week, but... And this one down here, 61 potential. To me, this is the same. But, I mean... He wants the academics in the college life. We got an A+ in college life. Looks like the game agrees with me. Okay, we know nothing about this guy. C+. They'd go up a little bit. We'll target you. So you got 4 targeted running backs. If I can get 2 of them, I'm happy. So I think that we'll stop with the running backs there for now. But I'm going to be very serious about my recruiting. This is not like the Florida series. Take a look at wide receivers. 3 stars, not looking great so far. This one's actually it's only negative 200. This guy's, this is a JUCO guy, no potential to grow, but he'd actually probably be a pretty good get. 300 back. This guy's, yeah, we'll target this guy for sure. NIL deal. We're probably not very good at that, are we? Yeah, I got 3 million. We got nothing in NIL, which I think makes total sense. Well, how many receivers do we want here? We just need 1. So if I can target 2 or 3 guys, that should be fine. And this isn't that far off either. 400's okay. This one's 200. Let's check him out first. This one's leader, though. So let's maybe check that out instead. Oof. I don't think we can hold up on that one, honestly. I know we're first now, but he doesn't actually like the things that we're good at. We got some strength. What about this guy? Oh, he went to NIL as well. That's probably an issue. Nonetheless, he's still a consideration. Now we're down to the 2 stars. Could find out more about this guy. But he cares about NIL, but the other 2 things we have. So that's kind of good. Let's scout him. There's a target, baby. Ethan Mojica from Wilton, Massachusetts could be the real deal. So we've got those are just 2, right? I need more than that. We need 1 receiver. We need 1 receiver. I'd still like to have 1 more guy. I'll probably just take a flyer on one of these guys that has UMass high. But I don't see how that's going to work out for me. This is not going to work out. We're a terrible fit in all ways. And that's it. Those are all the guys. Those are all the guys who want to play with us. This guy's also a possibility. But he's got 2... The facilities and the stadium apps here. I don't think you can improve those things either, which seems like a problem. Like, we're going to have some permanent handcuffs on us. We can definitely increase the NIL stuff by pleasing our boosters, but I got to imagine there's a cap to that as well. All right, so let's just choose a guy who's we got a good chance on, which I think is this guy, Zachariah Brown. So we will scout. B+. Let's fucking go. Okay, we got pretty lucky there. Tight ends, we need 1. Okay. I don't want to recruit more than 2 or target more than 2. Couple 3 stars like us, but that's bad. This is okay. That's not bad. This we could work with this. Raul Frank from Murphy's, California doesn't care. He cares about proximity to home, but academics and playing time. Oh, that's all our scouting. I'm still gonna put him. We'll target him. And I don't see anything else particularly compelling here. These just feel like a bunch of losers for me. Because I mean, this one could work. We're only 200 back. We'll target him as well. All right, we got those guys taken care of. Those are our tight end targets. Offensive line, we need 2. That's not very many. So maybe that'll give us a decent chance here. Scouting's already obviously out, so we're going to be a lot more careful about that. Because we're not good at scouting, and ooh boy, it's looking rough in here, huh? This is probably not the correct way to scout. You probably should say, oh, yeah, we're doing skill positions first, and then next week we'll take care of other stuff. But we'll take this guy. I'm going to look closely at these things. 60 overall is not good. But we got a chance of landing him. He's a 3-star. Does that mean anything? I don't know. All these guys overall is pretty low, actually, though. It's not like there's some bizarre group where have high ones. And this one's only negative 400, but facilities and NIL deal, I think, are bad. This one, maybe we could pull off. So, we got 2 targets. This one's not that bad. The stadium atmosphere is ruining shit for us, but these 2 are both reasonable. So let's target those 2. Oh, I need to do that. And so we got 4 targets on the O-line. Let's just take a look at kickers just in case. If there's somebody who really wants to come here. No, there's not. This guy does want to come here. He's 71. He look at our things though. Go ahead. Maybe he'll be better than I think. He's not good right now, but okay. On to the defense. Let's take a look at the defensive line. We need 2, so we want to target at least 4. Bad matches. Pretty good match. He's not great, but we need some people. So we need some warm bodies here. That's not going to work out. This might. We'll scout some of these guys next week, but, you know, at some point, you don't have a lot of choices. So we got 2 guys. I'd like a couple more. This could work. We need more scouting. We're not good at scouting, though, unfortunately. And we can take Hugo Rosario away from UConn, because fuck UConn. Yeah, he needs an NIL deal. That's a JUCO guy, though. This is a possibility. I mean, neither of these guys are any good, but we have an idea about this guy's potential, and it's very bad. So our D-line choices are rotten, but I think we got to target this guy. He's got A- potential. We're not gonna get this guy. Who am I fooling? If I have more points to go around, which I think I do. I've only targeted 20 people so far, and I've gotten through a lot of positions. So linebackers, we need 2. So I'd like to get 4 or 5 targets here as well. He might like it here. Not great, but he might like it here. This guy, we got to target. It just in case he's any good at all, because we got everything he likes. Jared Davenport from New Haven, Connecticut. Eddie Hendrickson, his potential is not amazing, but I do feel like that's someone to shoot for. This guy's just, the D+ potential is scarring. None of these guys really like what we have to offer. This guy does. Casey Ramson of Glasgow, Kansas. That's a definite possibility. We'll target him. Another one that's got actually, we'll take this one. This one has much better possibilities. College Life Academics playing time. That's us. That's what we have to offer. So that's 5. That should be enough of those guys. Cornerbacks. And this guy would be a steal. He's a junior college guy, though. And he's not that interested. And he hates our facilities and our NILs, nothing. This guy seems like a great target. Obviously, probably not going to get him, but, you know, we're competing with peer institutions here. How many cornerbacks? Just 1. Let's try to get 2 or 3. I'd like to. I don't see it happening. That doesn't line up. This lines up. He's a JUCO guy. Might put him anyway. This is not a bad match. I know we're a little bit behind, but Jason Elliott's a possibility. Another 3-star in the mix. So this made one more cornerback. This guy only wants to come here, but he's a 1-star. I don't think you're gonna get much of an NIL deal, sir. I can still do more. But I think the fact matters, I don't think you need to do this all at once. I can just leave it at whatever it is. We're going to go with Cody Bell because of that potential, actually, though. And, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it. And, you know, I haven't been able to scout all these guys, not even close. Oh, no, Target does give you points, though, doesn't it? So I probably should fill them up. I should probably be responsible and fill them up. Okay, anyway. I've rethought that. I'm not sure I get any points right now, but I will in the future. Anyway, you know, this could be an upset pick to take UMass, right? He loves the academics and the college life, and same deal here. This guy's potential is terrible. But he's a 70 overall, so I think we target both those guys, and then maybe someone who's a little bit more likely to actually come to UMass if such a being exists. But I mean, I think this is reasonable. C potential's not that bad. It's starting at 69, you know. This is a good target, so we'll do that one. And that should probably be enough. But this guy's not bad either. He doesn't really like what we have, though. It's going to be hard to win that one. Okay, so I've started out with 32 targets. But I'm not really doing any of the recruiting stuff yet. I think I can leave it like this. I mean, and you live and you learn. Because it doesn't show any points here, right? But you gotta be pretty privileged to look for those archetypes. I don't think points are being added to people yet, but I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to scout the guys that I've already chosen. So let's try to find another quarterback, for example. Maybe another running back, another receiver. Well, definitely another tight end, another O-lineman. Probably okay. So let's take a look at quarterbacks again. Because I've shot pretty high here, but the fact matters, I don't need a quarterback. I just want a quarterback. And so I think what we do is go with this guy. He looks like he could decide on UMass. We'll target you. Evan Barrientos, welcome. One more running back. Do I believe in this one? Yes, I do. The C+ potential is not amazing, obviously. But, I mean, this one's not terrible either. Matthew Hughes of Samoa, California. I feel like most of these cities are fake. I don't think there's an East Parsonsfield, Maine, but maybe there is. I don't think Samoa, California is a place. This guy's a JUCO guy. I should just remove them from the list. We're building for the future. JUCO guys just don't fit in. If I had to fire my coach, I fire my coach. What do I care? So I think what we target is somebody else. Like, probably Demetrius Yo. We're not that far behind. There we go. One more quarterback on the list. 6 more to go. Let's get another wide receiver. Well, let's get another tight end. The other thing is, like, I don't know who's going to leave. Like, I'll go to the coach's corner thing and see who's pretty upset. But I think it's pretty tough to juggle that. And I think it should be reflected somewhere in this screen. Anyway. This doesn't look great. This does look great. He's a gem, my guys think. Why didn't I choose this guy the first time? What the fuck was I thinking? We're relatively close. He only cares about the things that UMass is good at, or primarily cares about them. I was a fool to have missed him. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. 5 more to go. More O-line. Don't see that happening. I might do it anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't look any better, does it? Hey, yes, slightly better. These are all pretty tough. This one's probably the best one for realistically getting so far, so we'll do that. 5 left to go, right? 4 left to go, excuse me. No kickers. Nothing else I really need, though. Let's look at the recommended targets. See, it's who I didn't include here. So I didn't target this guy, a JUCO guy. I'm not looking for JUCOs. I didn't target this guy. You can't see as much in the screen, unfortunately. But you can see his priorities. And it's pretty bad, right? But it's not the worst I've seen. But we got some stuff. So if you look at that more closely, you might get a better idea. I can see why that'd be a reasonable target. Fair enough. 3 more to go. This guy. He's great. He's a JUCO. I don't want a JUCO. This guy. A running back. I could imagine that. AFCA. This guy's not going to get good NIL. I guess the thing is, if someone says NIL and they're not going to get one, just go ahead and do it. A D lineman. He's not good, but he's got great potential. And he likes proximity to home. Playing time, he doesn't think he's going to get much. He's probably correct, even at a school of our quality. He cares about the stadium atmosphere. He doesn't care much about academics and college life, which are kind of our deal. But we'll go for him anyway. Just fill out these. And let's see here. This O lineman. So he cares about facilities, which you don't have. He doesn't care about college life. He cares about academics. NIL, he's not going to get one. So, okay, offensive lineman, Mason Grimes, you're in. We filled out all of our targets. I did it in a much more sane and responsible manner than my first attempt, I hope. We'll see. Okay, so I think that should be all we need to do in this week. Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay. I still have invites and other stuff. Okay, so who are my top priorities here? What do I actually need? I don't think you can just go by overall or something. I need to actually figure this out. Because, like, Octavio Cox isn't my #1 priority. I should just spend the time actually assigning priority, right? What position do I really need? The problem is I can't look at my goddamn depth chart. It's so annoying. Because quarterback, we're going with the kid, Abraham Coffey. He's a sophomore. Got 2 seasons of eligibility remaining. It's not a priority. Quarterbacks or whatever. Running backs. My guy is a senior. I've found his replacement in who? Frederick Maddox? Is that the guy I targeted? Or no, it was Maximilian Santos. And I need notes. Because I'm going to forget all this stuff because their names just random names, right? So Santos is the running back of the future, but he's not that good. So let's think about that. Our wide receivers are a low priority. Our top 3 guys are all juniors. I'm not that worried about it. Was Shea Cleveland the player of the future there? So yeah, wide receivers is not a big deal either. I'm not too worried about that. Tight ends are a bit of a concern. We're not even any good at it right now. Our top 3 are all seniors. Our freshman has good potential, but tight end might be a good place to take a look. I don't know if this is a good way to do this. Okay, so we can send people to camp. How many people can we send to camp? 10. Okay, I just gotta order these people. You are a low priority. This is not the My Targets tab. Okay, fine. This is... What? I'm in the My Targets tab, sir. Can I change it here? It seriously says edit by clicking change priority order in the my target set. Is that, where's that? Oh, jeez. Okay. This is difficult. Setting your priorities is very challenging. Obviously, right now they're by position, more or less, not exactly. And all of the guys I have are of a roughly similar quality. They're all 2 and 3 stars. Not many 2 stars, but a few. But I will send 2 stars to the bottom. At least get something done here. But it seems really hard to prioritize. Excuse me, thank you. Okay, I'm at the bottom, so no more sending people to the bottom. 2 stars at the bottom. We have a O-line, receiver, kicker, and defensive lineman. But at least we can take a look. Like, the running backs, I'm gonna move Caden Yu way down, and I can drag, which is good. Because he's got very little potential. He's also supposed to be, he's a 2 star, so he should have been down there to begin with. But his potential is not good. So, if I'm looking at 2 stars, I'm willing to sort just by potential. Because they're 2 stars. There we go. So, those guys are going to stay down there. This guy is going up because he has A- potential. The rest of the guys, they're not going to be sorted by strict potential order. But this guy's a defensive lineman. Defensive lineman and O lineman, I feel like you can always use. I think this guy is going to be pretty high up despite his low overall. This guy's got really bad potential. Cody Bell, you are a 2 star. I know your potential's good, but that's not right. You can be over some 3 stars, but you can't be that high. I just don't need a quarterback that much. It's not that important. Doesn't mean he needs to go all the way down, just a little bit down. But you know what? Maybe I should leave them in. Maybe I should just do them in the order of their position. Oh, let's try this. Okay, so there's their recommended order. I don't know about that. But the other one's just like, it's just not quite right, is it? Like, I'm definitely putting these gem guys a little bit higher, but like this guy, okay, his potential is pretty bad. I can see that. Maybe I'll just use the recommended order. Because I just don't know I don't know what to do with this. I'll just think about this more in the future. I don't know what to do with it right now. But like, why should this guy be so high? I don't even know his potential. Why is he at the top? Okay, well anyway, I'm going to leave that for now. And how does camp work? Can you tell me more about camp? What does camp do? Do I find out more about the players? Do they like me more? I'm sure they like me more. I'm sure that's part of it. Okay, I don't like this. This has made me unhappy. But none of these are good. I want them by position still. So, I'm going to do that. And we're going to put them in the same position order that they were in before. I'm going to order them based on their position. Then I'm going to flick through all the tabs. Something along those lines. It's maybe not ideal, but we'll see. back. Okay, I can still use my mouse wheel. Sure. Because, like, you know, I think... Oops. Where'd that running back go? Like, I think this B potential guy is more important. Okay, let's just do the ordering first, and we'll figure it out. Safety, O-line. Here, please. This does not work perfectly, to tell you the truth, but it works in its way. Safety, cornerback, O-line. When you use your scroll wheel, it doesn't work right, which is annoying. And, you know, I can probably invite someone from every position to attend camp just to see how that goes. I didn't get a good handle on the attend camp mechanic because I didn't use it properly in my first season, so that's on me. Like, yeah, this doesn't work. It's like these guys, they're very similar. I have no preference. I'll put this guy is 200 behind so he can stay in front. I don't know. If you have any advice on a smarter way to do this, I'm listening. Anyway, that doesn't work, Brad. Anyway, let's get them all sorted. Defensive line. Offensive line. As long as I filter these things, they'll be in a prioritized order. And I just can't, I don't know, I just can't think that way. What's this guy doing here? Oh, I don't know these correctly. Running back. It's definitely hard to think about it when, like, you know, I don't have anybody special, right? If I had some guy that was a 4-star or had outstanding overall, I'd probably like, okay, this guy's just my top priority, no worries. But I just have positional priorities, in my opinion. I don't know. And if their auto sort thing worked, it would be great. But I have no idea how that would work. Like, what would that even mean to work? So you can see a lot of me shuffling players around. Because I see a quarterback, I'm going to say move to top, huh? Does that actually go to the right place? D lineman. Sorry, this is going to take a while, but, you know, I think you'll enjoy listening to the music and watching me move things around. Running back. I mean, okay, let's send it to the top. Let's try to be at least a little bit efficient about this. And then move down one. Right, that seems a little bit better than what I was doing. Kicker. Kicker can stay at the very bottom. I don't care. He's not being invited to any camps. I'm probably not going to spend any funds to try to recruit him. I don't need a kicker. If I get desperate and need a kicker, I'll get back to you then. It's just not that important. All right, O-line's tough because that's in the middle. Can't really. I guess you could send 10 up is probably more efficient than this, huh? Defensive lineman. There we go. Wide receiver, just send that to the top. There we go. Wide receivers together. Linebacker, gonna have to do it the hard way. It's not that hard. Oh, jeez. Tons of guys. Oops. That doesn't seem right. It's certainly not. And this running back's not supposed to be here. All right, this will be the last part of this video where I order each thing by position, but you know, making things nice and tedious for you. This guy can definitely out with the linebacker, and he's fine. I hope there's some more annoying noises. I will remember to go back to the top, I promise. Where'd that guy go? Oh, there he is. And okay, that's QB. And okay, so I think we're all in order here. I definitely want Octavio Cox more than Evan Barrientos. Given my choice of these running backs, I think Phoenix Gordon first. Adam Valerio second. I mean, this is extremely close. It doesn't really make any difference to me, I don't think, but that's fine. Obviously, hey, can you shut up upstairs? This guy's also a running back, so let's do that. And this guy's actually got pretty good potential. Maybe move him to there, or should it be Woodward? Yeah, no, Valerio, but then. There we go, and there, like that. There's what I want to do for running backs. Except this guy's a 68 to start with. I think he goes over these guys. He goes over all of them. I was wrong. All right, there we go. Yeah. Okay, wide receivers. I think I actually do leave that guy there. I think we just go right down the list, and those are all fine. This guy's a JUCO. I shouldn't even be on my list. So I'm going to put him at the bottom. This guy, we think he's a gem, so we're going to put him. One accidental JUCO. He's not going out of the list. I don't care that much. Harrell is going to the bottom of the O-line list because of that F+. We don't know about a lot of these guys right now. But I think that probably doesn't make sense. And probably that doesn't make sense. We'll be open to changing in the future. And even this, I think, Gyro Harrell, not really my kind of guy. Defensive line will definitely prioritize this gem, but maybe not because, I don't know. I'm not sure how good gem is. But so we need to scout this guy. C+ is pretty bad, so I suspect we care more about this guy and this guy. Okay. Then we got linebackers. We have nothing special in linebackers at all, right? So we'll just leave them like that for now. Chances are one of these two guys will probably be better than one of those guys, but we'll see. Cornerbacks, A- 62. He's not great, but I do like him still, but not more than these guys. Safeties. This is kind of fine how it is for now. Yeah, okay. And we're done. But I do still invite people. So we're going to invite a QB to camp. I don't care about the position too much. And it does just increase your thing. You can still target others. So that's interesting. So attend camp. Come to camp. I might invite both of these guys to camp. And this guy is, he's the 2-star, but he's still, I think he's better than these other guys. Tight end, come to camp. O-line, we're going to invite 2 people for some group, which should probably be O-line. These guys stink. 5 left, okay. Kicker, you're not coming to camp. D-line, somebody's coming to camp. I just trust the, why would I trust the prioritization I did if that's how it is? Linebackers, what have I done? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, it's still this is defensive line. I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, what did I do with defensive line here? Oh, that guy's a gem. Okay, just trust yourself, Brad. Just gotta trust yourself that you did things right. Linebackers, trust yourself. 3 more camp invites to go. So that's 1 for each position, basically. And then we still have 12 other things to go. We're going to focus a little more on the high need positions. So Mason Grimes, you can have the top one here. Okay, no more camp invites. Defensive line. Give him another target. And then I'm not going to worry about quarterback right now. I will worry about running back and wide receiver. Okay, and tight end. And we got tons of pitches left. That's fine. O-line, already got a pitch, but we'll give you a second pitch. Kicker, sorry, we're not pitching that hard, buddy. Hopefully you just want to come here. Second pitch for D-line. And we still have 1 more pitch? No, we still have 3 more pitches. Okay. So, I think linebacker should get 1 more. I'm going to preserve actions between weeks. That seems sensible. So we got 2 OCs to go. I already did 2 O-line, but or 3 O-line, so I don't feel like I need to do all of those. I guess I will get the other quarterback one, even though I think it kind of stinks. I don't need that many tight ends. Wide receiver, maybe 1 more of those. And no, I mean, let me look at this quarterback 1 more time. He stinks. I don't need a quarterback. Okay. There we go. So I've used up all my stuff in a at least more thoughtful manner than last time. I wouldn't say I did a good job, but I did a different job. Anyway, I hope you'll join me again for more college football coach, college dynasty. Anyway, take care. Bye.